Attention Commanders fans, get ready for an emotional roller coaster that's about to shake the very foundation of our franchise. First up, a rookie quarterback, the kid we all thought would be DC's next big hero, been shockingly released. Is this the game-changing move we needed, or a colossal mistake we'll regret? The answer will leave you speechless. Hold on, there's more. Two key pieces of our squad might be packing their bag. Tight end with untapped potential, and a defensive tackle who's been a rock on our line. Are they being shopped to the highest bidder? The truth behind these moves will make you question everything you thought you knew about the team's strategy. And just when you thought you'd seen it all, a wide receiver who arrived with much fanfare from Pittsburgh has been cut without warning. The reasons behind this decision will leave you breathless. As if that wasn't enough, there are explosive rumors about a change that could redefine the very identity of our beloved team. The stadium, our sacred home, might be getting a new name. Could this be the start of a new golden era for the Commanders? Don't even think about missing a second of these bombshell updates. If you're a true Commanders fan, you need to know every juicy detail. So don't be a fool. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that like button. The Commanders revolution is here, and you can't afford to be left out. Let's go, soldier. It's time to march toward glory. Remember that rookie quarterback we all thought would be DC's next big hero? Well, buckle up, because they've let him go. Yeah, you heard that right. Sam Hartman, kid from Notre Dame who shined in the preseason, has been cut from the team. Can you believe it? You sure can't. Now let me ask you this. What the hell is going on in the Commanders' front office? Are they playing chess while the rest of the league is playing checkers? Because let me tell you, this move is more confusing than trying to figure out traffic on the I-495. Listen up. I'm going to tell you something. This Hartman kid isn't just any rookie. We're talking about a guy who shattered records at Notre Dame. And what do? We let him go like he's just an incomplete pass on fourth down. Is this what we call strategy in Washington? But wait, it gets better. They say he might come back to the practice squad if nobody claims him. I think this is like playing Russian roulette with our future. What if some smart team picks him up? What are we going to do then? Cry over spilled beer? So let me ask you this. Is this the master plan to take us to the Super Bowl? Because if it is, somebody needs a reality check bigger than the Capitol. And wait, there's more. Did you know the Birmingham Stallions from the UFL picked him in their draft? Yep, that's right. This kid has options. And while we're here letting him go, other teams are ready to give him a shot. I believe, and hear me out on this, we're making a monumental mistake. This Hartman kid has the potential to be the next big quarterback in the league. And we, in our infinite wisdom, are letting him walk. Now, I'm asking you, loyal Commanders fans, do you agree with this decision? Do you think we're throwing our future away? Or do you trust that the front office knows what they're doing? Because let me tell you, this smells like another chapter in the book of how not to run an NFL franchise. And believe me, that book already has too many chapters for my liking. What's going on in Washington? I'm telling you, this is starting to look more like a flea market than an NFL team. Cole Turner and John Ridgeway on the trading block? Are we just giving away talent like flyers on the metro? Look, I get it. When a new sheriff rolls into town, he wants to lay down his own law. But this is ridiculous. Adam Peters and Dan Quinn are cleaning house like it's spring, and it seems like no one is safe. Now let me ask you this. Is this how you build a winning team? Because I think we're throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Turner, a young tight end with potential, and Ridgeway, a solid defensive tackle. What's next? Are we going to list Terry McLaurin on eBay? Let's talk about Turner. He's 24, fresh out of college. In 2023, 11 receptions, 120 yards. Not all pro numbers, I admit. But let me tell you this. The kid has potential. Are we really going to let him go before he blossoms? It's like planting a seed and yanking it out before it bears fruit. And Ridgeway, come on. 31 tackles in 2023, played every game. That's the definition of reliability. But here we are, trying to trade him like he's a poker chip. I think we're underestimating the value of consistency on the defensive line. So what are Peters and Quinn thinking? Are they planning to bring in the Monstars from Space Jam to replace these guys? Because unless they have some hidden master plan, this feels more like a teardown than a rebuild. And let's not forget, we already traded Jahan Dotson. Remember? our first-round pick in 2022. We traded him quicker than a politician changes their mind. Is this the new standard in Washington? Use and toss? I think we're playing a dangerous game here. We're talking about the backbone of our team. Turner could be the next great tight end in the league. Ridgeway is the type of player who doesn't make headlines but holds the defense together. So here's my question to you, Commanders Nation. Are you on board with this massive cleanup? You think Peters and Quinn are building our future or dismantling our hopes? Because I'm telling you, this smells like desperation. It feels like we're throwing darts blindfolded, hoping to hit the bullseye. And last I checked, that's not a winning strategy in the NFL. Look, I understand that sometimes you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet, but at this rate, we won't even have the pan to cook it. We're talking about our team, our identity. Are we really going to throw it overboard for a handful of draft picks? Martavis Bryant, the receiver who seemed like he stepped right out of a comeback movie, has been cut from the team. Yep, you heard that right. The guy who hasn't played a regular season game since 2018, the one who caught a touchdown on Sunday against the Patriots, that same guy, out of the team. Now, let me ask you this. What the hell is going on in Dan Quinn's head? Just a few days ago, he was singing Bryant's praises like he was the next Jerry Rice. Grit, resilience, great teammate. Those were his words. And now what? None of that matters anymore. I believe, and listen up, this is more than just a simple cut. It's a message that says no matter how hard you try, no matter what you overcome, there's no room for second chances on this team. Is this the message we want to send? I say no. But wait, there's more. Quinn said, and I quote, "I appreciate someone who stays in the game when it would have been easy to just walk away." And what do? We walk him out ourselves. The irony here is thicker than the Cowboys' offensive line. And that's saying something. I'll tell you this. Bryant isn't just a player. He's a symbol. A symbol of perseverance, of never giving up. And what does our team do with that symbol? Tosses it in the trash like a used tissue. Now let me ask you, is this the culture we want in the Commanders? One where today's sweet words become tomorrow's excuses? Because if that's the case, we might as well change our name to the Washington Hypocrite. And don't give me that, it's just business line. Football is more than numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about heart, it's about giving second chances, it's about believing in redemption. But it seems like in Washington, the only redemption that matters is on the scoreboard. So here's my question to you, loyal Commanders fans. Do you think we made a mistake cutting Bryant? Or do you believe it's the right move for the future of the team? Because I'm telling you, this isn't just about a receiver. It's about who we are as a team, as a franchise, as a community. Are we the kind of organization that preaches one thing and does another? Or are we better than that? Did you hear that, Commanders fans? Our stadium has a new name, and let me tell you, this is bigger than Dan Snyder's ego. Northwest Stadium. Sounds more like a mall in Seattle, don't you think? Now I ask you, is this the change we needed? A new name for a stadium that's falling apart? I think it's like putting a new tie on an old suit. It's still the same suit, just with a little extra shine. But wait, there's more. This deal lasts until 2031. 2031, I'm telling you, by then, I hope we're playing in a stadium that doesn't leak every time it rains. Or is that too much to ask? Josh Harris, our new owner, says he's proud of this partnership. I say proud of what exactly? Swapping one corporate name for another? Come on, Josh. Show us something real. Something that makes the fans proud again. And now I ask you, does anyone remember when our stadium had a name that meant something? Jack Kent Cooke Stadium. Now that was a name with history. Now it seems like we're more worried about the money than the legacy. Is this how we build a winning franchise? But hey, it's not all bad, right? At least we don't have to see FedEx's name on our stadium anymore. Though, let's be honest. FedEx probably delivered packages faster than we've delivered wins lately. I think this name change is just a distraction. A smokescreen so we don't notice the real problems with the team. How about instead of changing names, we change our strategy on the field? Or is that too much to ask? And speaking of changes, what's going on with that new stadium they've been talking about for years? RFK Stadium, DC, Maryland, Virginia. Does anyone know where the hell we're going to play in the future? Because I'm telling you, at this rate, we'll end up playing in a Walmart parking lot. Now I ask you, loyal Commanders fans, what do you think of all this? Does the new name excite you? Or do you think, like me, that it's just makeup on a team that needs major surgery? Because I'm telling you, friends, we need more than a new name on the stadium. We need a team that makes us proud every Sunday. A team that makes opponents tremble when they come to play at Northwest Stadium. Or should I say, when they come to play at the House of Federal Credit. All right, Commanders Nation. It's time for the moment of truth. I need you to put on your game pants and hit me with your answers to these burning questions. Should we fight to keep Hartman on our practice squad? Or are we willing to watch him shine somewhere else? Are you on board with this team revolution? Or do you think we're making a colossal mistake? Did we screw up by cutting Bryant? Or was it the right decision for our future? And finally, what would you prefer? A new name for the stadium, or a team that actually competes for the title? Now listen up. This isn't just my channel, it's our channel. We're a family, a community united by our love for this team. But don't stay silent. I want to see those comments blowing up with your opinions. Subscribe right now so you don't miss a second of this fiery debate. Smash that notification button like it's the button to win the Super Bowl. Share this video with every Commanders fan you know. Together, we're going to make our voices so loud that they'll shake in Dallas. And remember, you can disagree with me. You know I'm right. This is John, your voice of truth in the chaos of the Commanders. And remember, hail to the Redskin.